Okay. All right, I'm back for another one real quick. We gonna talk right now about pricing. How do I determine the price that I'm gonna sell my items for? And let me tell you, everybody who know me know I don't play no games with the pricing. I'm busting here. Not true. It's some truth to it, but it's not some truth to it. Okay, I'm not necessarily busting heads. My people, they always love my pricing. My customers always love my pricing for the most part. You know, the thing is though, they just don't have a clue what I'm getting it for. Okay, and so like I believe, I guess the standard is three times what you spent. So if you bought something for $2, you sell it for $6. You know what I'm saying? And so my like one of my secrets to the game is if I bought it for $2, I'm selling it for $10, $12. You know what I'm saying? If I bought it for $5, I'm selling it for like $25. If I bought it for $10, I'm selling it for like $40 to $60. And so like me knowing that I'm not, this is my only stream of income, like that's how I gotta play it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to do this part-time and then go back to my job. You know what I'm saying? And so like, or nothing like that. So I really gotta eat off this. So it's like, yeah, I'll up the prices. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing with that is that like I'm just a reseller. I don't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get into making stuff, then you get to put the value on it anyway. But when you making stuff, because you put that energy into it and it's that love energy, it is more value to it, to you and in your eyes. But like to the customer, the truth of the matter is like all customers do not appreciate that. Okay, there are people out here that appreciate craftsmen and craftswomen. You know what I'm saying? People that are making their things, it's handmade, you know, because I come across that when I'm selling my stuff that I resell. They say, "Did you make it?" And then I say no. And then some people like, "Oh, you know." So it's, you know, you got the, you know, best of both worlds. So people understand, you know what I'm saying, the difference. You know, some people understand the difference. But that's a small group of people who have that respects for the craftsmanship. Okay? So really, as a craftsman, a lot of craftsmen find they self in a hard place because they selling their stuff for a certain ticket, and the customer is like, it ain't worth that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you that much. I'm willing to pay this. And so it's a hard thing for somebody that's doing copper wire wrap and they not that good yet. And a customer come to them and they like, I want 30, $40. And then when they come to my table and see my shining, bussin' chain that you know, that I'm just reselling, and I'm selling it for $25. When I put this out on the table, you feel me? You crystal rappers better stay away from me, especially if you overpricing, cause you ain't gonna last. Cause see, I'ma charge them 20, 25 for this joint, and they're gonna love it. It shines, you know, and they're gonna love that. You feel me? And so you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, like this joint right here. Now I gotta sell this for like 40 to $50 for me, and this is not even me sticking to my Let's see. This I overpaid for this, man. Like I feel like I overpaid for this, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? So truth of the matter is, I got this for like 20 or 25. And so I'm knowing because of my location of where I'm selling products, I can't sell this for 5 times like I do maybe this. You see what I'm saying? Which this costs, see, I still sell this. I don't want to tell y'all too much. But the truth of the matter is, because everywhere you go, you don't get it for the same price, because you could go find this online. You know what I'm saying? But you still probably don't get it as cheap as I do or whatever. But you got to wait, all types of stuff. Anyway, so this costs $5. This cost me $5, and I sell it to the people for $20. Online, I used to sell it for $25, plus shipping and handling. So that's just what it is. Now, I didn't have to do nothing but put my bread down to get this. And this is why I resell. This is why I don't like the craftsman thing, because it takes time and energy to make stuff that I don't have a passion of making. Like, I'm not there. That's not me. So I don't make nothing. I don't like to make nothing because I have to put my time into that. And I want to put my time into other stuff. I'd rather be doing something else than just making stuff. You know, making stuff to try to sell that people not gonna value. In my mind, this is my perspective. It don't have to be yours. It's not everybody's perspective, and it's not like this for everybody. So my perspective is, I don't want to put my time into making something that people not going to appreciate and want to give me the ticket that I'm asking for it. That's my mindset. So I'm like, I'm going to buy this because it's bussin'. You know what I'm saying? For the $5. And then I'm going to just make my bread. It's easier for me because I don't have a passion in craftsmanship. Like, as of yet, it's growing little by little. People know I do make stuff here and there. I don't just resell. I started making jewelry, and then I set it down. But I bought more equipment too. I got jewelry making equipment all around. I got all the stuff to make grills, gold teeth. I got every piece thing except for the caster. I just can't cast the grill. But I could take your impression, I could make your mold, and I could do the wax. So, but that's not me. I'd rather just take your mold, take your impression, give it to the homeboy, let him do the wax and cast it, and then we just split the profit, man. You feel me? Or split the money. And so that's me, because I'm not into making stuff. I'm not like my spiritual father, Baba Haru, Patah, the craftsman. I'm not Patah. You know what I'm saying? So, yet, you feel me? Because I'm a make stuff too, because it's a meditation, and it's also a part of healing, and it's also a part of just like waking up other parts of the mind and being creative. It's needed. Now, do I have to do this as a form of income, of survival, of thriving? No. You know, it's just something that I do because I like to do it. You know what I'm saying? On the side. So the thing is, pricing is very important. You want to have $10. You want to have maybe, I don't like selling nothing under $10. Just me. Because how I'm going to make $1 million selling stuff for $1 and $5? How I'm going to make $1 million if you know what I'm saying, if I'm selling stuff for $5, you know, even $10. So the thing is, we not, you know, I want to be a millionaire. That's clear. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, for the day, you're like, okay, my goal for the day is I want to make $100. I want to make $200. I want to make however much. So you got to think, okay, how many items do I have got to sell to get to my goal? So if I'm like, I got $1 items, you got to sell, to get to $100, you got to sell it 100 times. That's exhausting too much energy for me. So what I got to do is, you know, if I'm trying to, my goal is 100, you know, my goal is 200, whatever. What I'm looking to do is, like, my tickets, prices should be like $10, $20, $25. Then you have your bigger ticket items, $50 item and $100 item. You always want to have all these price ranges, 10, 20, 50, 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And so it's just like, no matter if you bought it or if you made it, okay? So like really, you know, people who making like crystal wire wrap, man, if y'all don't stop trying to sell this shit for 50, 30, 40, $50, some of y'all get it here, but this the ticket, this the key. In the hood, stop doing that. In places where you got other competition, stop doing that. But if you are a commodity in a place where you're rare and in a place where people got more money, okay, bust heads. But you gotta know your environment. Don't come to like, yo, do not come to the hood or to your community, to our community, to the black community, trying to sell us stuff. Give us white people prices. Do not do that, man. And I know it's ignorant of me, honestly, to say, okay, low number, black, high prices, white. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't, I'm not trying to speak over nobody's head, so just excuse me. I want to apologize for that because, no, I like high value things and we are high value people, you know what I'm saying? And we deserve the best. And we need to start spending big tickets with our people. You feel me? So, you know, you get a little more here than just table education. You kind of get a little politics, whatever. It's just a part of my life. This is me. So, you know, this thing is something that you have to be mindful of as far as your pricing, man. Be conscious of your ticket, who you're dealing with, okay? So if you got a price, keep your prices at your price. And when it comes to creating your prices, this really is what it is. The confidence. If you got the confidence for ask for your bag and you ask for it with a straight face, you can get it. You can get any price you ask for. That's the truth. That's really the truth. You know what I'm saying? But all the variables play a part. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, the question you want to ask yourself is, do you want to take all this stuff home with you? Or do you want to get rid of it while you're here? So if you got 20 little pendants on it that you done made wire wrap, you done wrap 20 of these joints and you got them on the table and they looking plain Jane, regular, degular, not too much, and you put it on a string and you busting for 50 a pop, people more than likely, I've seen it with my own eyes, they gonna walk by. You might get 1 or 2 sales. Don't be that person that's like, 50, that's my price, that's my price, that's my price. No, be conscious that you bought the crystal for $1. Be conscious that the wire, 100 feet of wire cost you $10. So it took you 10 minutes to make it, and the materials didn't cost you $3. So you go from selling 3 or 2, you go from selling 2 at $50 a piece to selling 10 at $25 and $20 a piece because you was like flexible. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you go home with a bigger bag. Just by lowering your prices some, by giving them deals, because we all see it, you know, at the end of the day, if we're at an event, at a function, at the end of an event, if you ain't really met your mark, what do? You start cutting prices just so you can make some more money, just so you can go home and feel like you met your goal. You feel me? So if you know what I'm saying, lower your prices off early at the beginning, you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go home with the bigger bag. Just be mindful, like, okay, if you do get the 3 times what you put into it or what you pay for, that's cool, but you're gonna start off higher. Cause I'm not gonna be the one to be like, and what we always do, what people always do to the table vendors, they come up to say, well, if I buy a couple, can I get the deal? You know, and we try to facilitate that. And 9 times out of 10, most vendors do facilitate that. I can't even lie and say I don't, because my thing is, like, I know when I come to an event, when I come to an event, I'm bringing a lot of stuff and it's heavy. It's weighing me down. It took me like a lot. I had to make trips and I was by myself. So the thing is, Like, I don't want to carry all this stuff back home. I'm trying to, my bag has to be lighter going back. And so I'm mindful of this. My bag need to be lighter. Everything, man. So it's like, at the end of the day, if you ain't really, even at the end of the day, if I have reached my goal, I done surpassed my goal, I still want icing on the cake. So it's like, I'm packing up, people still around. What I always say, this is every time I'm packing up. If somebody stop and they look while I'm packing up, I say, last minute deal. What you trying to do? Last minute deal. I'm automatically just giving them a discount. Because I want them to spend the money quick and get out my face because I'm packing up. But I still want the bread though. So I'm packing up, but I'm gonna give you a last minute deal. What you see, what you like, we gonna boop, 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 and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's some game on pricing and different things. I hope I wasn't too much all over the place. These are freestyles. I don't have to sit down and write this thing down straight. I've been doing this for the longest. I could teach you off the top of my head. We could do anything. We can go out in the field. I'm gonna start doing videos in the field where y'all can actually see me get down. So you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do this. We hear this your brother Haru, brother Perry, you know, forever love. See y'all in a minute.